Alright folks, welcome back to American Truck Simulator once again. It's been a while, I know, just been working a lot, but I did miss playing this a lot. I did, and I found this truck right here, the Marmon 57P. For those of you that know, this truck was in production, I believe, from the early 60s until 1997. Based out of Garland, Texas. For what I looked up, pretty much, with the up and coming rise of, the different, truck companies out there, they just couldn't survive. So, I believe now they said Navistar took over, I think. Of course, if I'm wrong, correct me for sure. We're going to be going from Clovis over to Carlsbad. But when you get this truck, the link for it will be in the description, by the way. This is, from what I heard, it was Blade's truck, which I will provide a link to his Facebook page. If you are that much interested, go ahead, buy it. Otherwise, I'm not going to provide the link to where I got it from. But by all means, when you get in this truck and you buy it for the first time, you are way up on the dashboard. So I had this set pretty far back. And this is, I feel, the best that I could do for right now. Gonna go ahead and get started. The trip isn't that far. Maybe like 170 miles or so. However, I had to try out a different mic. My blue snowball here seems to want to keep malfunctioning, so I had to go to my little podcast one. So I hope that it's not too loud. If it is, by all means, let me know. But yeah, it's been a little bit since I've been on this game. They said it's been about a week. But yeah, I've been working, as for those of you that know, I just started working at Amazon, delivering packages. So pretty much I do that 4 days a week. Some days are easier than others, but right now I'm on what is called a nursery route, and pretty much I'm in phase 1 of that. So pretty much they give you 50% of what you normally would get on a given day, which for me right now, they gave me about 90 packages, and them 90 packages or so comes with about 75 stops. So of course that's telling you that there's going to be a few stops in there where you get maybe 2 or 3 packages in one stop. I think the most I've had in one stop so far was 5, and that's when I had to deliver to a Rite Aid. They have their Amazon lockers, and I think I delivered 5 or 6 packages to them before. They were very small packages, so it wasn't hard carrying them, but I basically just grabbed the cart and pretty much loaded them all in the cart and took them in the store. I mean, you find little shortcuts with doing this kind of job, but so right now, pretty much, like I said, with the nursery route, I'm in phase 1 of it, basically. So phase 1 is pretty much 50% of your load. Like I said, so I get about 90 packages. I believe sometime this week, maybe Tuesday, maybe Thursday, I probably will go up 25%. So they'll probably add an extra tote or 2. Which the most I've seen a tote hold is 25 boxes. So I'll probably get an extra tote or 2. So now going from 90 to like 125 cases maybe. And then that'll go on for probably about another week. And then eventually it'll go up to full case loads or full loads, which basically could be try to get my lights on here. Oh, they were on. Trying to see my buttons in the dark here. But anyway, I think it's sometime next week will be where I get full delivery loads, which they could be, oh man, they could be upwards of 200 cases. So like right now, I'm just now getting in the rhythm to where, you know, at the 50% load, I get done about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I start about 10, and pretty much what I do is I base my day on the amount of stops I have. So usually I have about 75, 76 stops. So what I would do is I would get through like the first 38, 40 stops, pretty much half of my stops, and then I'll take my first 15-minute break. And it depends even then, because for example, if I see myself getting to, like, say 40 cases left and I'm almost done with one tote, I would just push through that tote, and then once I get done with that tote, then I'll take a break, take my little 15-minute break. I usually do that, so usually by the time that, you know, I do finally take a break, I'm usually got like 25 cases left. And so once I come back from my break, I do like half of those, and then I either take my second 15-minute break or I just take a full-on lunch. And then, like I said, usually my day with 90 packages, 75 stops, usually takes me from about 10 a.m. Well, I can't say 10 a.m. because by the time I get to my first stop, it's usually like quarter to 11. So from like 10:40 until, I don't know, roughly 3, 4 o'clock is about my time right now. Once I go up to like 75% of the load, it'll probably be a little bit later. I'm thinking like maybe 6 o'clock that I get done. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's not for everybody for sure. There's several people that have quit or is thinking about quitting, and you know, like I had to tell somebody today, I was like, you can't go into this thinking that it's a driving job, because if you do, you're going to be sadly disappointed, because it's not that. This is definitely a delivery job. The most driving you might do is to your first stop and when you get done for the day. But the in between, you're getting out of your van like every 1 to 3 minutes. So literally, you get in your van, you're probably out, I say within a minute or two. Like, that's just how, you know, frequent you're in and out of your van. The longest I might have had between stops is 3 minutes. You know, so it's not really, you know, you can't say it's a driving job because it's not. So it's definitely a delivery job. That's what it's meant to be. You know, nothing more, nothing less. And this is it, you know. Today it wasn't bad. Because today, well, when you see this video, it'll be Monday, but I'm recording it on Sunday, and Sunday wasn't bad. It rained though at first, and sorry, I got a cold. It put a little damper on things, because, you know, it slowed me down a little bit. You know, I had to wear extra clothes. It was wet, but I plugged through it. I got done at a decent time, but somebody called off. So I think 1 or 2 people called off. So that pretty much messed up everybody's day of trying to get home early. You know, I even thought that I would get home early, but it didn't quite work the way that I wanted to, and I ended up working like 12 hours. So, and this is not even holiday time yet, you know. So Other than that, for the most part, I have to say I do enjoy it right now. But see, I'm only saying that because I'm only getting 50% of what they could normally give me. So, I mean, my opinion might change once I get a full load, but I don't know. So we are almost there. We got like 70 miles or so. Make sure ain't nobody coming from over here. So we are headed towards Roswell, I believe. But yeah, so pretty much what I try to do with this job, I try to have a day on and a day off, because like the only 2 days that I work in a row is typically Saturday and Sunday, because I have to still get my 4 days a weekend. But I'm trying to keep it to where I work, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, because it's a lot on you, and people have quit first day. I've heard people quit mid shift. So we had a new guy today that actually quit. He finished his route, but after that he said it wasn't for him. I had to go rescue him, and pretty much a rescue is, if they call you, it's generally because you are ahead of schedule. So if they have you go rescue somebody, it's usually because you're ahead of schedule, you got done, and then there's somebody else that, is behind, and you pretty much go, you grab a tote off them, grab some packages, to kind of catch them up a little bit. I had to do that like twice today. But yeah, that guy, it wasn't for him. And I understand it, it's not an easy job for sure. And it took me some getting used to, because the first day I was ready to quit. Because constantly getting in and out of the van, and the fact that the van I had at first didn't have no kind of step ladder to it, so I was stepping higher than I wanted to, putting extra energy into getting in and out of the van every 1, 2, 3 minutes. Then the van I had for the past like 2 shifts actually had step ladders, so it was a little bit easier getting in the van, a little bit easier to get out, a little bit easier to get in the side of the van if I needed to. But we also got box trucks, and I haven't gotten into one of those, and I don't want to. And I honestly think if they gave me one, I would probably decline it and probably would go home for the day, because I'm not getting in and out of the back of a box truck. No, that's just not me. So, maybe once I shed some pounds, maybe, but no. Getting in and out of a box truck to me doesn't warrant the little $15 an hour y'all paying me. So, that would probably be a big no for me. A big no. A hard sell for sure, but probably not. I mean, of course, with a box truck, you could definitely fit more stuff on there, and that's what I'm afraid of, because, like, my job got this thing coming out where you can get certified to drive a step van, pretty much a big box type truck, like the UPS type thing, but they're only going to pay you $1 an hour more to drive those things, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to get certified to do that, because y'all going to give me probably double the packages for only $1 more. Just not happening. Now, if you team me up with somebody to drive the step van, maybe, to where we could work out something where, I drive, you deliver for 2 hours, we swap out, something like that. But no, there's no way I could drive a step van by myself for 10, 12 hours a day. get double packages for only $1 more. You know, it's almost like, I don't know, what's that, micromanaging or something? They want more out of you for less. You know, I'm pretty good right now, $15 an hour driving the little sprinter van. You know, I know I'm going to get slammed with almost 200 cases eventually, but I could settle for that. I'm not about to drive a step van where y'all gonna give me 300-400 cases for only $1 more an hour. That doesn't sit well with me, and it never will. So, but other than that, I hope everybody's being safe right now. The world is a crazy, crazy place, I tell you that. Another thing too with Amazon, they make you wear a mask when you're on the when you're on company grounds. They make you wear a mask throughout the entire process. From the time you get there until the time you load out and you leave, you are under close scrutiny if you choose not to wear your mask. I knew I was going to hit him. I was coming in way too fast. I'm not sure if this truck may not go. Yeah, he may not pull off. Oh, there we go. Of course, I get caught by the light. Yeah, I was coming in too hot there. That was the problem. But yeah, you're under a real watchful eye when you're on company grounds. So you gotta always wear your mask. You can't be 6 feet or less apart, which makes it very difficult to move around in there because you can only go in one way, come out the other way. They got heat sensors in their cameras, so if they sense that two people are too close, they'll let you know. You gotta get temperature checked before you enter into the building. Sometimes when you come back, and yep, that's just one of many things with Amazon. But they do supply you with a bunch of water, for sure, and with a bunch of snacks. So whenever you start your shift, you'll see it. Sometimes they got a whole bunch of chips, candy, cold water filled up in the coolers. So they try to at least keep you hydrated, but I guess that's to make up for the hard work, because it is definitely hard work, and I do wish that this job paid it a little bit better, because $15 an hour some days seem to be absolutely not worth it, for sure. But I will say this: if I stick this out, like I told my wife, I want a Dodge Charger or a pickup of some kind. So I'm working my way up to one of those two. I feel that that'd be a reward for, a job well done, for sure. Or just a different car from what I got now. I could settle for other stuff, but got my eye on those two things right now. So let's see, we got 25 miles left. Drop this load off. The Marmon 57P. Like I said, this is a Blade's truck. So the link will be posted to his Facebook page. And then people can go from there. If they choose to find it a different way, that's on them. But I will supply the link to his Facebook group. So it looks like we are just about to arrive in Carlsbad. I think we gotta turn left. Or we get off at an exit or something? I don't know. I can't see it. So we are turning left. Yep, we are almost there. 1 mile to go. So I don't know why they got me turning right here. I think I'm going to go up the road and turn. Coming up there a little fast. I didn't see that stop sign. And of course I get caught by a train. I probably wouldn't have got caught by it had I went the other. Well, I still would have got caught by it probably. No, I wouldn't have got caught by it. I probably would have went on the other side of it or something. I don't know. So we are here. So we're gonna just play it safe here. Alright, that would do it for this video, folks. As I said before, this is the Marmon 57P. The link will be provided in the description below. And until next time, folks, be safe. And I'll catch you in the next video.